As Black History Month draws to a close, we bring you the story of one of the greatest musicians in American history, Louis Armstrong. He left behind massive and varied archives, all stored in Queens, New York, and there's a major effort underway to carry his legacy forward to a new generation of artists. NewsHour Weekend's Megan Thompson has the story.
Louis Armstrong, one of the most famous and influential musicians of the 20th century. A genius on the trumpet who also had one of the world's most recognizable voices. But that wasn't all.
He was the person who codified what we now call jazz. He did, in a certain sense, what Chaucer did for English literature.
His improvisations were just light years ahead of everybody at the time. He had this loose rhythmic feeling that we call swing. And after he demonstrated how to really approach this music, here comes Bing Crosby, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, and anybody who sings that kind of music to this day, they're doing what Louis Armstrong was doing in the 1920s.
Born to a poor family in New Orleans in 1901, Armstrong went on to appear in more than 30 movies, record hundreds of albums, and perform thousands of shows for crowds around the world. In 1943, he and his wife Lucille moved into this modest house in the working-class New York City neighborhood of Corona, Queens. Today, the home is perfectly preserved as the Louis Armstrong House Museum. After Armstrong died in 1971, a vast amount of materials were found in his home, what organizers call the largest collection of any jazz musician in the world. 60,000 items, much of it created and collected by Armstrong himself, are stored for now about 4 miles away at Queens College.
Armstrong on lead trumpet.
Robert O'Meally, the director of the Columbia University Center for Jazz Studies, says Armstrong knew his legacy would be important.
Armstrong was an auto-archivist. Almost from the beginning, he seemed to realize that he was Louis Armstrong. And so he was meticulous, and he wanted that his passage through the world was recorded in full.
The archives are so extensive and so distinctive.
Kenyon Victor Adams is the new director of the Louis Armstrong House Museum. He's launching an initiative to reignite interest in Armstrong's legacy and make these vast archives more accessible.
This is in no way a dusty legacy. This is a living legacy.
The $23 million project includes rehousing the archives in a new 14,000 square foot performance and educational space across the street from Armstrong's home. And the museum recently digitized everything in its collection and put it all online, so it's all available to anyone, anywhere. Ricky Riccardi, Director of Research Collections, oversaw the project.
I'm all Armstrong all the time.
Riccardi has also written a book and taught classes on Armstrong, who went by the nicknames Satchmo, Satch, and Pops. Riccardi's encyclopedic knowledge of the musician has earned him his own set of nicknames.
Satchologist.
A satchologist.
It used to be Satchologist. Wikipedia's kind of taken over.
Well, a lot of people know him as Louis.
Right.
You call him Louis.
He always referred to himself as Louis. And he actually said one time that my mother never called me Louis. So to him, that was it. But everybody else, all of his managers, his musicians, they all called him Louis. If you call him Louis, Satchmo, Pops, anything, as long as you're talking about him, I'm happy.
The archives contain Armstrong treasures like his trumpets.
We have all of his mouthpieces.
There are thousands of photos, and here's an original arrangement of a song Armstrong made a standard.
What a wonderful world.
Armstrong kept meticulous scrapbooks, and he wrote constantly, letters, stories, and 2 autobiographies. But that wasn't all.
It's something that Louis did in his spare time that people did not know he was doing. But
Armstrong created hundreds of collages, all held together with Scotch tape. In one, he mixed pictures of people important to him, taping a tiny photo of his musical mentor, famed bandleader King Oliver, in the middle of his own head.
Making the point that he didn't do anything without thinking of King Oliver.
He made one collage from a chopped-up Christmas card from President Richard Nixon. Another features materials from his visit with the Pope.
But on the back, he rearranged the sentences so it reads, Mr. and Mrs. Most Holy Father Louis Armstrong.
The collages are so wonderful to see, but the collages can also give you a new way of listening to the music.
Look out there. 1, 2.
He's a collage maker in sound. He's quoting Tin Pan Alley, he's quoting opera. There's one piece called Dinah where he plays the Hoochie Coochie song. It's on film. And in the middle of Dinah, he starts to go dun 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 dun.
But his music wasn't the only audio archive Armstrong left to the world.
This is December 1950.
Always right, see, just like this.
Teagard.
In 1950, Armstrong's trombonist Jack Teagarden showed him how to use a portable tape recorder.
Then to play it back, all you got to do is...
The playback.
Oh yeah.
Now you're in the room. You're in the dressing room. And from that first tape, he is so comfortable. It's like, this is going to be my way of, of documenting my life. And so that goes on for the next 20 years.
Over those 20 years, Armstrong recorded more than 1,000 hours. Everything from practicing trumpet to conversations to whatever music he was listening to at the time.
And perhaps his favorite performer, maybe of all time, was Enrico Caruso, the great opera star of the early 20th century.
Yeah, Caruso, yeah. You lady, my man.
Here, Armstrong's giving advice to a fan backstage.
So it's best that you don't rush your musical ability, Yeah. It took me 37 years to almost learn how to play the trumpet, and you never learn it completely.
Armstrong also loved telling jokes.
Mary had a little bear, and the bear was mighty fine, and everywhere Mary went, you see a bear behind. You see.
His wife Lucille appears often in the recordings. In one, the recorder was running for a while before she realized it.
And what the you got that thing on? Hey.
Honey, what you going?
Turn your red tape recorder on. Don't be fluffing me off.
I got thousands of tapes.
I wouldn't give a about your 1,000 tapes. You can come with them tomorrow. Turn your tape off. In fact, erase out some of that.
Oh, you getting nervous now.
I ain't getting nervous, but you ain't. You ain't got no better
That's
sense
for
than
posterities.
posterity my ass.
While Armstrong was known for his over-the-top ebullience and huge smiles, he faced the racism every African-American performer faced. These are headlines in a scrapbook documenting his first European tour in 1932.
Storm over Negro trumpeter is one article, but it says a lot about Armstrong, that he would save all this stuff, knowing that this was all part of the story.
Towards the end of his career, Armstrong's light-hearted comedic performances prompted some to call him an Uncle Tom. But Robert O'Meally says behind the facade was a stubborn man standing up to racism.
They would tell him, you cannot bring your integrated band to the theater. And he'd say, cancel. This is my band, they go wherever I go. That kind of daring must be put together with the comic roles that he played. And we have to realize that people are layered and fractured and very, very complicated.
In one recording, Armstrong vents about a young assistant on a movie set who spoke to him disrespectfully, calling Armstrong by a nickname and joking about giving his part to someone else.
So why you hand me that? Because I'm colored? All the big wigs was out there too, and I meant that. Shove your picture up your ass, I told him.
In 1957, during a newspaper interview in North Dakota, Armstrong lashed out publicly, using expletives to describe Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus, who'd blocked the integration of Little Rock's Central High School. Armstrong said of President Eisenhower, who was slow to intervene, that he was two-faced and had no guts. His comments became big news and affected his career.
And at that moment, it took such courage, and not all performers stood with him. And he said, now I wish you'd stayed with me, brothers and sisters, because I'm not backing down. And I think he lost jobs all over the country. The record sales sank. He took the principled stand. It was very daring.
Yeah. April in Paris.
This one's a little different. Last tape recorded by Pops, 7/5/71. And he died in his sleep the early hours of 7/6/71. That is Lucille Armstrong's handwriting. He doesn't speak on it. There's no big famous last words or anything. But all the music he listened to the night before he died was his own.
April in Paris.
And the very last track on that album is April in Paris. And April in Paris ended, and the rest of the tape was silent.
The biggest message in the music is that we as a group can represent what it means for humanity to play well together, to improvise together, to recognize that the blues are falling down like rain, but we're going to have a good time anyway. Trouble is right around the corner. Somehow we're going to persevere, and we're going to do it with a big smile and with a Louis Armstrong sense of swing.
Well, folks, that was my life, and I enjoyed all of it. Yes, I did.